Hello. Hello to everyone. I always do impromptu, yeah. Where are you again? Let me turn this off and let me share this out. And also copy the link to share into my group. Facebook Live. Welcome for another day of Bazi class. Hello to everyone. Let me pin this over so that everybody can see me. Yeah, so that actually everybody can see me. And then I have to go back and find my slide. I don't know where my slide is. I have to go back and find it. Easier Facebook Live. Yep. Hi, Wenxiang. How are you? Yeah. So welcome. Welcome to today our Bazi class. Okay, today we are going to talk about Wu Earth. So while waiting everybody to come in, let me introduce myself. My name is Seno, and I'm just a metaphysics practitioner, an unconventional one. So if you came across my sessions, be prepared that whatever that I say is totally different with, can be really different with a lot of people. Okay, this is what I'm going to say in every of my Facebook Live. Because some people just might not be able to accept it. Today only I realized that there's a lot of things happening with my YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to say good day to all of you. Chinese New Year is just around the corner. Have you guys prepared for Chinese New Year yet? Okay, I hope you guys are being ready with that. And anyone from Singapore and Malaysia, do let me know because I'm doing a gathering in around, I think it's 22 of February, and then 24th of February in Malaysia, in Singapore. Okay. Hi, Augustine. Yeah, later I will post that up, yeah, because I was busy with the excursion thing. Okay. I was actually busy with the excursion thing. So I will post that up in the link so that everybody can register first without actually paying the money. Okay. So today we are going to talk about this Wu Earth. So I'm going to bring you different type of perspective in the Wu Earth. Yeah. I think everybody have different way to interpret this. But I like the version that the Bazi itself teach us back about how to read them. I think that is a much more easiest way to do that. Rather than we just trying to memorize everything, let's just use back the things that was actually given by them and then come up with a way to read. Hi Shirley, long time no see. Are you going Tibet? Yeah. Hi Maylene. Okay. So welcome. Welcome to today's sessions. Anybody have anything to ask? You are actually, you can just put in everything. I can actually read it on the comment sections. It might be a little bit delayed, of course, but it's good for me to know that you are actually here asking for something. Hi, Katerina. Oh yeah, about the things, yeah. About the the 7-star lamp lighting up that I post out in my channel is also in the Facebook. I hope you guys go and do that. Is once a year things, and doesn't matter what you wish. But normally I don't recommend people wishing for material stuff. I don't really recommend for that. Yeah, I recommend you to wish for growth. Even I actually wish for growth. Just a growth every year and unblock all the things that is not really good for you. Yeah, that kind of wishes is actually quite good. So just to make you smooth, better in every way possible. So if you can go and like up, yeah. So yeah, Katerina, yeah, I encourage you guys to do that. There's something very special with that place because I actually mentioned a little bit in my sharing in the Chinese New Year that day. And there's something very special because it have a direct fire uh, element type of water directly pointing to the temple. Okay, directly pointing to the temple, yeah. So they have a natural form that if you learn metaphysics and you're not into all different type of practices like their Taoism or the type of chanting and stuff, you're not into that, then because we are metaphysics practitioner, to ensure you to feel the energy and intention, understand the landform actually brings you a lot of ideas how that this actually can help you. Okay, so this is a very good place for you to do a simple the lamp lighting. Okay, just light up your lamp and it's getting you prosperous in every way possible. Yeah. Yeah, the temple is actually in Perak, but this is not in Ipoh, it's in Batu Gajah. Okay, actually in Batu Gajah. So if you come to Ipoh, maybe we can visit that place. Yeah. The slide also mentioned the slide that's given to you already have the address. You can even go to the place by yourself. Yeah. No need me to bring you there. Okay. But if you go there, try to feel the fire energies. It's actually very strong. Yeah. They actually have a two temple at there, just around the corner, one of them. Two of this is also quite famous in Batu Gajah. And two of them was actually just in that fire river. So it's very powerful river. It's very hard to see a fire river. Okay. How long from Ipoh town? I think it's around 45 minutes. We can actually reach that place. Talking about this, I actually kind of recommending everybody to do that. So I just show you the fire river. Is that okay? Yeah, is that okay? I'll just show you the fire river because it was really a very good fire river in many ways. Yeah. Okay. So this is also give back, also help people with dialysis. Yes, it's also a charity work that you actually send to when you do the donation for the lamb. It's actually part of the charity works. So it's quite good for you. Okay, it build up your merits, build up your karmas. So everything is actually very good for you. Yeah. So looking into the map, this is the map that I actually show to people. Yeah. This is a direct fire river, but of course, the other side of it doesn't look like that. But this one is a very direct fire river, and you can see the temple is actually just like this. Very, it's actually on a house. Okay, the temple is just in this area. Okay, and the river flow is coming like this. Of course, in feng shui perspective, we don't really like this kind of formation because the river actually look like a sachi. It's clashing. Okay, so when you learn feng shui, if you look it in this way, this is a wood element. Yeah, so the pictorial form, this is a wood element. Yeah, represent growth. So in wood element, we don't really like river with wood element. We call it the sachi in one way. Yeah? And the curve is also look like a sachi. Okay, but for temple is okay. For temple actually is okay. Yeah, because it actually require what we call a direct, pure energy. So this one is kind of a very good one. So you have a triangle shape, wood and wood become fire. Yeah, so you have a good accumulations of fire energies. So this is why that I recommend everybody, if you want, you can even go to the temple on Chinese New Year if you are visiting Ipoh in that moment of time. I think their ceremony start in 18th of February. Start in 18th of February until 24th. of February. Yeah, I think it's around 7 days celebration. You look back to the PDF that I sent to you guys, yeah? You look back into that because I'm not really sure about this. I just know that it's a ritual they're going to do. So even on the 24th, just now I just saw them posting, on the 24th, you can walk a 7-star path. Okay, this is not for wishes. Okay, this is not for wishes. So they will do a charcoal stove to lighten up your energy. So when you walk the location, you can actually lighten up your energy. Yeah. So you can treat this as a metaphysic approach. You can also treat this as the Taoism approach. It doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah. As long as that the ceremony was being guided and being activated, and you're there to activate your own. So 24th, not just lighting up the oil lamp is compulsory for some of you guys, but also going there to do this walk can actually help you to open up your energy field, detach the things that you don't want. Yeah, so if you want, you guys can go for that. Yeah, go to praise. In some way in a temple, when they're doing celebrations, the fire activations is the strongest fire energy activation. So when it was on the strongest activation, and with the guidance of the temple itself, you will get to absorb a very good and abundance energy. So it's quite good for you to go and take this walk. Yeah, if you have something. If it's nothing, then it's okay. Just let it be. Okay, I'm just sharing this so that you can gain the benefit of it, and also doing some charity for others related the what just now the kidney dialysis. Yeah, so that you can actually do something with it. Okay, also do something for the public. So it's not just for the temple itself, it's also for the charity that you are doing. Yeah, I think most likely it's for charity, it's not for the temple. They're just doing I think it's a group of people gathering together to do this kind of ritual to benefit everyone. Okay, so you can actually go and have this walk if you are interested. And if you are somebody who learn feng shui, you'll find it very interesting of this fire element. Okay, now, so let's continue with our stuff. Anybody have anything to ask? Okay, so the PDF I share in the channel, you can look for the, I think just now you guys also can see the address. Okay, just now you also can see the address, so you can go forward to there and have fun with it. Yeah, have fun. Remember to have fun. Do not be too stressed out. Anything you do, yeah, do not be too stressed out. Okay, just have fun. Yeah. Now, so let's talk about this particular the stem that we are going through for the Bazi class. Yeah. So I'm going to share this out just to let you guys understand how that we actually find all these element. Okay, why is it Earth is like that? Yeah. So as all the four that we talked before, right? We always need to start to understand that is this a yang element or a yin element is crucial to understand in Bazi. For me, I think it's that way because the basic is this. Yeah, it's crucial to understand, is this a yang element or is this a yin element? So when it's a yang, the painting that you have, the painting that you actually look into, the yang one provide a bigger portion inside the painting. Yeah, so we don't like something too big inside the picture or too much inside the painting that you have, where it will block every other thing to growth. Okay, we don't like something like that happen. So that's why in Bazi reading, in some way that your reading with Bazi sometimes turns to, somebody chart turns to become negative. There's a big reason behind of it. Because when you are too big, then you will actually block every other element to grow. So when other element cannot sustain or survive inside the painting, This is what I call they were actually being killed off by the abundance of element. So your Wu Earth, of course, during our journey of our life, this element will change. Okay, this element is change. The circumstances change, the season change, the trend is actually changing, but there's something that is cause us to have a lot more problem by our own. How that it will cause problem? When your actions was taken, is also part of an element. Okay, not just the season is changing. Okay, so you yourself, when you participate in something, when you take actions according to certain decisions that you make, yeah, and then it will actually produce more element. Okay, if not, yeah, your chart cannot be used. Yeah, if not, your chart cannot be used. So when you want to use your chart, means that you have to understand, is this element is actually conquering all others, killing all other aspects, that you lost certain ability. Okay, it's very important to understand this way. Even in Chiman chart, it was like that. Chiman chart, it was like that. So you have a top stem and bottom stem. Correct? Top stem, bottom stem indicates that they can clash each other. So the most important is the top stem. So if the top stem get attacked, then top stem will be missing. Missing, then it will create a lot of problem. Yeah, it's the same, yeah? So when you understand their nature, like let's just say when we talk about Wu Earth, it says solid, steady, reliable, trustworthy. It's also the same in the human chart. It's the same. It's also the same, yeah? Yeah. So when you look at it, then you will know that, of course, one thing not same with the achievement is achievement have a characteristic. Yeah, because it's an art of war. Yeah. So when you look at that, of course, you will need to know the reason why it was like this. So when you want to find the reason, you have to look into your nature. Okay? You actually need to look into your nature. Why is it that so? Because the nature represent that particular element itself. So when you look into Earth, it's a very yang type, it's a big type of Earth. It's a big type of Earth element. So you're looking around you, the big type of Earth element is actually the mountain itself. So do you see the mountain moving or not? Changing shape all the time. Yeah, you will not see that, yeah? It will not moving, it will not change not change its appearance until somebody come and dig something or break the mountain. Okay, it's also very important to you to know, even when you learn feng shui, you will also realize this is the pictorial form in some way, yeah? In some way. So have to understand from nature itself, not just by labeling them. So when you look at it as a nature, what is it, a function it had? And how does it can become a good mountain? Okay, how does this become a good mountain? So when you look at it, you have to understand, right? To become a good mountain, which kind of mountain that you look that is very good for you? Of course, it's not a rocky mountain. Correct or not? It was never a rocky mountain, but it was a mountain with a lot of greeneries, which is the trees, you can say grass, you can say flower. Yeah, because like that, it will look beautiful, look stable. It helps you to protect you from wind. Yeah, that's why it's slowly, steady, reliable. It will be always be there. But why is it reliable and trustworthy? Okay, so this one have to mix a little bit with feng shui. A mountain itself is what we call in feng shui, we call it the dragon, yeah, or a mountain or mountain range, that it can actually provide energies. So if you learn a little bit more deeper with feng shui, you will understand also that this mountain was created or formed or grow in many million years is because of the stars above the sky. So the stars above the sky have a slight gravity that actually drag the mountain to become like that. So when we say trustworthy and reliable and protective, because this is the one that attract the energy to come down. Now, how does energy come down? How does energy come down? So let me tell you something about the combination with the gui water. How that the mountain produce water? How can mountain produce to water? How does mountain have river? Does the mountain itself really accumulated or created the water, or it was actually related to the cloud, to the mist that you have, to the accumulations of water in the sky that the mountain actually absorb it? Yeah. So when you look into that way, right, something new will come out when I talk about the power of constellation. Because any energy that come down, that have a redirections, come from the water, and the water contain the energy to come down. So you will find it, Wu Earth and Gui water combined actually created fire. Yeah, Wu Earth and Gui water combined created fire. Yeah, so anything with this world must have the water. If it doesn't have water, it cannot grow. You need the sun. So there's a complete cycle. The earth have its own function to redirect the water to come down so that it created a river, and the river created the life form. Your cell, your bacteria, it turns out to become what we so-called a living being. The transformations of all these things is happening is because a constant of water is ongoing. So this is like a cycle, you know. So the mountain collect the water, yeah. So it collect, it combine, become fire element because the energy come from fire. Yeah, actually you can look into that way. So Wu Earth is trustworthy and solid because it was always there, always helping you. You might not know that it was actually helping you. It stopped the wind. Without the mountain stop the wind, there's no energy accumulate. Correct or not? Yeah. So this is why when you look at it like a solid, yeah, and for it to accumulate water, in some way you might not know that the earth is actually keep on moving, right? The fastest thing in earth that you can see moving is actually the mountain itself. So if like for you standing there, you feel it's not moving, but it's actually look like a hand, keep on grabbing everything. Yeah, that's why it produces energies too. When we learn feng shui, it produces energy. So Wu Earth have that. Yeah, and why is it stubborn and procrastinating? Because it doesn't have any other function other than that. It was meant to be there, standing there, and the earth moved by itself and taking everything on. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, so if you're standing there, that's what you feel is procrastinating. It's not good. Okay, so on the right, I have a friend who Wu Shen is quite solid. Yes, most of the time is when you see a Wu Earth, it's really look like a fridge. Even the face expression is a little bit more slower than others. Okay, that's why it was meant to be like that. So when you look into a real characters, right, when you match it with a real characters, they will also show the same characteristic. This is the you know the greatest, you know, the best thing about Bazi. People who really invented Bazi, they really go through a lot of things and to come up with this thing for you guys. Yeah, so when you go in around, yeah. So Wu Earth is like that. Of course, when I say just now, the flower and the gui water, this is the two Yusu god that the Wu Earth actually need. Okay, the function of Wu Earth. This is a two Yusu god. Yeah. So if the Wu Earth cannot collect the water, means that in your chart, Wu Earth cannot collect water. Then this Wu Earth seems like lost its function. Okay, you have to look in this. Yeah, some of the element cannot be used. But for earth element, now this is also one of the weirdest things. For earth element, they always have all the things usable for them. Okay, for earth element, both of the earth. Of course, the Wu Earth is the main one. Yeah, that's why people with Wu Earth Day Master, when they are rich, you will never know. Yeah, their resources, their ability to gain everything, they have the most ability of all. Because every element was usable for a Wu Earth. Yeah, okay. Even G Earth are not as usable as Wu Earth. So that means if you are a Wu Earth Day Master, yeah, the first two criteria that you also got that you must have is Gui water and Yit wood. The two things. Because these two help to collect the water, help to maintain the humidity. Is it humidity? Yeah. So that it can create water. So that whatever on the other side will actually gain the river so that they can have the what we so-called have the life form that can grow. Without water, everything will die. So when your Wu Earth have too many of sun, it counter the Gui water, then your Wu Earth also lost its function. Correct or not? You have too many of sun, the water was unable to be collected, then you have no use. When you no use, you will feel unfulfilled. Everything was too stressed. There's no result coming out because you are unable to function as how you need to function. Okay, so when I say the constellation, yeah, the constellations actually, make the mountain become how it's shaped. The stars above, then it was actually related to Ting Fire. Of course, you can use the word as constellation to really form the earth. But in another way, people like to say, you have fire in your chart, you have Ting Fire in your chart, your Wu Earth will become stronger and stronger over time. Because when you burn something, when you actually transform something, they will always have the debris that come out of it. And slowly it will accumulate, become a pile of dirt. This dirt, in one day, will actually become a mountain. Yeah, so both of the explanations is the same. That means if you're a Wu Earth in your chart, yeah, and when you want to grow and you do not know how to grow, you need to find where is the Ting Fire. Okay, where is the Ting Fire in your chart? So it explained to you that as when the fire slowly accumulate, it actually a solid growth. It will not be like the water. The growth is different. Yeah, so you have to look back in nature, yeah? How they form. Okay, how they actually form, yeah, and how does it function. So most likely a Wu Earth chart require almost every element in the chart to really make this is a good Wu Earth. Yeah, even the sun, yeah, the only on daytime you will notice the Wu Earth, the mountain, correct or not? But too many sun it will kill. So having one sun is good. So everything must have inside a Wu Earth chart so that they can become prosperous. Okay, if one of them missing, then the Wu Earth will start to become procrastinating, become lazy, become slow, because whatever that the Wu Earth produce cannot be noticed by other. Yeah, the function of the Wu Earth just lost. Okay, so it requires the sun, it requires the Ting Fire for growth, but the most important function, yeah, is actually still the Gui water and the Yit wood. Other than that, it doesn't really matters. Okay, these two is the main function. Because without you collecting water, nothing else will grow. Nothing else will condense. Why I say condense? Because your tung metal and zinc metal is an ore, yeah, or mineral that was created by everything else, by, by everything else slowly condense inside the earth. You understand? So this one totally different, yeah, from all others. Everything seems good. Yeah. So Ping Xuan also say Wu Earth, day Wu Earth, month, year, hour is Ting Fire. Then it's good. You should look more into growth. You have solid growth. You have a slow growth. But you need to know, yeah, what is this growth actually function? In the end, you still need the water. Yeah. Because doesn't have water, does not have function, does not benefit the entire land. You will not be benefiting the entire land. Yeah, you need to collect water. This is one way to look at it. Yeah, one way to look at it. So if your chart doesn't have water, what does it mean? So water is what? Water is direct wealth. It's a continuously collecting the water to come in. So that's why if you want to use this as real life, I'm just telling you the nature of this. You want to use this in real life. Why is it that Wu Earth is the most, what we call is the most richest person in the world, but it was never listed? Why is it? Because when Wu Earth know his function, know that his original intentions, it was just good water. Everything is just like you grab everything on a go and we curate every other things. But if you don't start collecting the water, nothing else will happen. Yeah, that's how you actually look into that. Yeah, so when you use Wu Earth, is actually on that. Yeah, so Camilla was saying, Wu Ye Pillar thing. Yeah, it's actually quite good to growth, but it's a very slow growth. Yeah, Ting Fire is a very slow growth. Okay, especially now. This is the things you have to also notice. Yeah, because to really let other people can see you or cannot see you depends on the time you are born too. Yeah, depends on the times that you are born. Okay, so maybe it's not same with what other people are saying, but I'm going to tell you that if you're born in the night time and you have Ting Fire, then your mountain have a directional growth. If you're born on the daytime, you actually have a Ping Fire in the chart. That means you can be seen by everybody else, how beautiful you are. So the function will change. One is more hope type, one is more protective type. Because of what happened to the earth, the natural form. Okay? So can we say use feng shui collect water tap into? Not related to that. You need to find what is the consistent flow that in your life, the more consistent flow that you can find, the more better it was. Okay? So consistent flow can come in many ways. Because direct wealth is on your own control. You need to find something you're in control and it was consistently coming in. When you look into money or you look into knowledge, it's the same. If you look into other related component, it's also the same. What is it that can you consistently do it? Okay? When you consistently do it, then it will be good because you need to collect water. Yeah, collect water. Collect water means that anything that is consistent. Just mean you want to do something, you're starting a business. What is a consistent income? What is it that consistently that the customer can buy from you? Is it a service? Is it a subscriptions? Yeah, you have to build those consistent related flow. Yeah, then your Wu Earth is on a good function. Yeah, because this Wu Earth can be in any way of your house, any way on the chart. Yeah, if it is anyway, we also say that Wu Earth hidden the wealth. Correct or not? Most of the time, when you learn Bazi, they will tell you, Wu Earth always hidden wealth. Why? When you separate the reading, Wu Earth itself always have gold and mineral that can be produced out. Yeah? But if there's no water, this one cannot condense. It's very weird, yeah? Because the water can come in to help you to clean off certain things, and then it will go off and slowly condense it again. Yeah, so this is how that you look into Earth. Why is it can become stubborn and procrastinating? Because it doesn't have the function it need to be. So for a very healthy Earth, very, very healthy Earth, you almost need every element in the chart. Yeah, so that your Earth are functioning in a well perspective. Of course, the most important two things is the grey water and eat wood. Yeah, the most important thing. Yeah, that's mean the Earth can actually produce something out, can actually have something to come in. Everything is on flow. And Earth need to collect this, redirect the water, yeah, and this help to collect the water. It's almost everything. You cannot miss out one element. Yeah, but of course, your chart will be missing out one element. So what you need to do as a Earth, find out what is your problem. If it doesn't have grey water in your chart, yeah, then you need to self-created the grey water. You always need to remember that if you are using Earth. Yeah, when will you be using Earth? If it's your day master, it is who you are. If your day master is actually who you are, so your identity, your abilities, whatever that you have, you need to find something to have a consistent flow so that you can collect them. If it's like different things in your chart, let's just say you're working in a company, your Wu Earth is DO. Yeah, your Wu Earth is DO, then your grey water is what? So DO will control the it's a friend stars. Is it a friend star? No. Yeah, it's a friend star. That's mean control grey water. Yeah. So if you're DO, your self-identity become even more important. Because who you are, the Wu Earth actually collect. So you have to shift a little bit. In more advanced parts, you have to shift yourself. If not, you will never know how to utilize your Wu Earth. Why do you need to use the Wu Earth? If it's you're working for other people, DO is your career path. You want to upgrade yourself. You want to do better. Yeah, you want to do something more good. Okay? To climb the corporate letters. That means your identity is very important. Your branding is very important because Friendstar represent you. The more good you are, the more good the Wu Earth can function. Yeah, so when you reverse the thing, you will see different thing. Okay? Especially for those who doing sales, yeah, for doing sales, you must have a consistent flow. Yeah, consistent flow of people, customer, a repeated system. Yeah, so that it will always on a flow. Then you will do well in your sales, in your money, control of money. That is why Wu Earth become rich. Is because that he finds something that consistently produce money, and he can find as many as possible. Because normally the consistent one is an automation. Yeah. So can we say, yes, do not stop like me. Yeah. You have to keep on going. You have to find something that are consistently coming to you. Okay. This is what I say. You use Bazi, the element that it was given to you, using back their element, their attribute, tells you back Okay, teach you back how does a stem function before you look into the thank God. Because thank God is only an action base. You need to gauge the stem first. How can it function well? Yeah, if you don't have goi water, the next useful god will be the yeet wood. Why is it yeet wood, not jiak wood? Okay, actually both of them is important. Yeah, I would say yeet more important because yeet easily cover up the entire mountain. Jiak is too slow to grow, very slow to grow. So if your chart, you have Wu Earth, you have a lot of yeet wood, then it's easier for you to collect the water. Yeah. So yeet wood is what? Is another DO condition to a Wu Earth. Is it correct? Because yeet is the one that controlling the Wu Earth. Yeah. So the more that you have in your chart, the more that you are able to run the system, this system will slowly collect the water when you don't have water in the chart. Yeah, so it's a consistent thing when you go into a Wu Earth. That's why it was also mentioned like solid, steady, reliable because of all this. This is the function. What if they don't have this? Yeah, then you are just a mountain and nothing can help you. Yeah, that's why I say the most two useful god, the most important one is Gui Water and Yeet Wood. Yeah, remember, yeah, the mountain will actually, follow the earth and will actually turn around. This is when it was moving, it was actually crossing across all the water, all the cloud. Then it will actually create water on top of the mountain. If it's not, it was very hard to collect water. Very, very hard. Okay. And you also know, right? The higher the mountain is, the colder the temperature is, the more easy that the water can condense. Correct or not? Yeah. So it depends on how high the mountain was. Then you were actually able to collect stuff. Yeah. So if you have Ting fire, of course, the next two thing is where is the yeet wood and also the gui water. Now, last time I already tell you guys, right? How to use them. Remember, where are they? Is it related to your year pillar? Is it related to your month pillar or day pillar or the hour pillar? So you have to go into and understand in this pillar, how can I perform to obtain this? Because it was located here. Remember that? Yeah? So when you learn like this, your chart have multiple function. Okay, Ping Suan I say like Mount Everest. Yes. The higher you are, the more water that you can condense. More high that the temperature become lower and lower, then it's all water, It's actually all water. So when it was moving around, it's actually like when it moving around, the earth moving around, the wind will come, everything will come, and then it will bring forward the coal. The coal actually created the water. Yeah. So that's why the gung metal, when we talk about gung or sing later, it need to be in the right season. If it's not in the right season, they cannot condense water. So all of these have their own criteria before they can actually be used. Yeah. So when you look into Wu Earth, what is the greatest function of Wu Earth? When we talk about season, okay, the most good one that the Wu Earth can collect water is by its zone. It's actually on autumn. That you don't even need to know whether there's a water around or not. Yeah, because your mountain is a cold mountain, it can create water by its own. Yeah, of course. This is not what we so call a strong day master chart. Yeah. So based on what you learn, yeah, you can actually go and observe. Go and observe other people, how their function is. Okay, I forgot Warren Buffett chart, yeah. Because when you talk about we talk like this, we suppose and go and understand some of the chart. So let me find Warren Buffett date of birth, because I think he's a Wu Earth. Yeah, I think he is. You see, he's born in August. I'm just telling you some of the secret. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So you will function even more well in a winter location if you are able to do that. But of course, sometimes certain changes is actually not good for you. That is what I'm going to say. Yeah, you have to know what is your trend. Do not just like jump in because you think this is a right move. Or no, he is a rainwater. He's not a Wu Earth. Okay, he is a rainwater. But he got a very special chart, is it? Let me double check, yeah. August 30. Did I pick? Yeah, he's a rainwater. It's a different. Anybody you guys know is a Wu Earth? Yeah. Next time you will learn in this way. It's easier to learn in this kind of way rather than you trying to just dig the thing. Okay. Now, anyone have any questions with this? This one is quite easy and special. Yeah. If heavenly stem in Mun is Keng metal, but in hidden stem Wu reside with Yi wood and Gui water under, will they also be useful? So most of the time you need to understand something is, are you going to use the Wu Earth or not? Like I say, begin of this topic, I tell you, right, in our journey of life, we actually make the decision. We actually make the decisions to do something. So will it be useful or not is, do you use this Wu Earth or not? So if you want to use this Wu Earth, there must be something that comes along to help you, to do something with you. Yeah, so you can gauge that this Wu Earth is healthy or not. So if your chart, like, because I'm targeted focusing on one single element, I'm not talking about the whole chart. I'm talking one single element, yeah? So when you want to use this element, I told you, and I told everybody, actually every stem have two particular useful god that is specifically for them. So when you want to use Wu Earth and you have Gui water and Yi wood in your chart, high chances is a healthy Wu Earth. It's easier to perform. Everything in your life become easier to be done when you want to use Wu Earth. So Wu Earth can mean many things because according to your chart, it can become one of the 10 gods. So it depends on what you want to do with it. So if your 10 god is hurting officer, that means you need to outperform. You need to know where is the place to perform, because this is where the water appear. Yeah, so you have a good water and there, yeah, then you can actually go and perform it. But of course, if you're born in the autumn season, your Wu Earth actually have a better way of collecting water, better way collecting water. So if you look into dog, right? I think if you look into dog, dog actually hidden the is it hidden water element? I also forgot. Let me double check. Okay. Sometimes don't remember too much, yeah. The dog. Yeah, you have the dog is belong to the winter season. Yeah, belong to winter season. So dog hidden with Sing metal. Sing metal then together with Ting fire. Okay, Sing metal hidden with Ting fire. So for you, your way to produce water. Now the season actually already tell you, yeah, winter will produce the water. It's already telling you. So your Wu Earth together with the dog have a better function Wu Earth. Yeah, and also the Wu Earth with the dragon have a better function with the Yi wood. Okay. Now, if you learn about the element, right? If you learn about the element, Do you know that the dog animal sign is better wealth creation rather than the dragon sign? The dragon sign is a steady wealth. If you learn about Yi Gua, okay, if you learn about Yi Gua, yeah, because we have to judge. We judge the Wu Earth as the most potential money, yeah, that we can actually, the potential wealth that we can get. So when you look into the dog have bigger wealth than the dragon. Dragon have a steady wealth, very steady wealth. But the dog have a bigger wealth. If you learn about Yi Gua, because animal sign itself have its own function. Okay? Have its own function. That's when you learn, yeah, it have become very different. Okay, very different. When you can target every one of them, it become a different reading. Yeah. Camila said this year is 7 cat. Will push me to do that. Whatever you want to do, I'm telling you, this is how. If you want to use certain element, okay? Example, like this year 2024, is it the Wu Earth is the highest flow of energy? Okay, is it Wu Earth is the highest flow of energy? What is the useful god of this year? The useful god supposed to be the Gui water. Correct or not? Supposed to be the Gui water, yeah? The useful god of this year. Okay, so what is this year? Let me double check a few days. Okay, do we have Gui water or not this year? There's only tiny little one inside the dragon. Yeah, the useful god, yeah? Because all these earth element, you need to use the eating god only can grabs opportunities. Yeah, so if you want to use this year, of course, you need to know where the water is and how to control the water. Of course, the bigger river is better. Okay, the bigger the river is better. Because you can redirect. Redirect, you are following the trend. Collecting the water, you created your own trend. Yeah, so you can actually get all this thing all together, yeah? So remember, where is the water element? So it's a water element, is a year pillar. Year pillar indicates what? Indicates that everything, every opportunity that you want to find that can create you a consistent income because you're using the earth, yeah, then the earth element are actually not eating God, yeah, it's direct wealth. Sorry. The wealth element is actually in the year. Year means it's always about external world. Always something new. Find something new to come in. It was hidden so in the side place. So it's very hard to find, but it was there. So it depends on you in that particular year. Are you able to seek this growth or seek this money in a year pillar? So that is the way of interpretation. Because now we know that the useful God are actually in the year pillar. So everything are related to external, only by exploration. Okay, so in my annual talk, I will also talk about this. This year cannot be ego. Cannot be ego. Why? Because Wu Earth, the more Wu Earth you are, the more ego you are. So when you're too ego, other thing will be killed off. Then you have no function in this year. You will also be killed off because you're no longer useful in this year. Prevent your ego. Do not try to attack other people. Do not try to think you are good. Because the more you think you are good in something in this year, the more you will fall into procrastinating and stubborn. Stubborn lead into nothing will be moved. Okay, it's very easy. You look into Bazi, it actually can be an easy explanation like this. So find where is it, the water. The more, because it's an external world, year period is an external world. The more that you can explore, the more you can go out, the more that you can move around, the more that you become more flexible, because water represents flexible, then you will be able to see opportunities. Okay, so it's like in that sense, yeah, it's actually go into that sense. So when you look into natural form, yeah, have a lot of mountain, like we look into the perspective of feng shui, okay, have a lot of mountain means that is already a picture of a mountain range, but the water was tiny little bit. So if you look into feng shui, we need river to embrace, to confirm that this is actually a dragon. Yeah, so they have a green dragon, white tiger, embrace the energy to absorb. But the water was so little, it cannot contain energies. Then there's no point, So you have to do what is the water is. That's why I think that day somebody asked me, what is the most favorable color this year should be wear? For me, if I used to God, I would say dark color is the most beneficial one. Yeah, dark color, water color, blue color will be more beneficial. And of course, the actions that you need to take this year is to move around. It's actually move around. The more that you move around, the more opportunity you will see. The more that you stay in one place, fixated with your ideas, the more that you will fall. Okay, that is how you read a chart. Yeah? For whoever chart it was. That's how that you read the chart. So this year, water is a useful god. Find where is the water is. Okay? Yeah? Now, is it good for you guys? Like type of one. Because I never asked you guys type of one. Come, type of one. Are you guys enjoying this? Are you guys actually enjoying this? Come. Okay. Because this is the way to actually read a chart. So I hope that you guys get something from this. Yeah, look into your chart. Okay, remember, yeah, everyone have a chart, everyone have an element. In some way that you find out that you cannot do something, go and look into that element. What is happening with that element? Yeah, because in your life right now, you might not be following your party chart or activate your party chart. You might not be in the right industry according to your party chart. Yeah, but don't forget, your action can still be done. Your perspective in life can still be changed, no matter where you are or what industry that you are in. Yeah, because the more that you can exert it out, the more that you practice it, the more perfect it can become. And then you are able to use it in every aspect of your life. Okay, use it in every aspect of your life, not just in one point, not just in one pillar. Okay, you can use it in any way. So remember that. Doesn't care where you are. You understand that? Even that your work, like this work, right? If you are even on your work, if you want something to be consistently, you are using this work in any way. Remember, it's a consistent flow. If you cannot make it consistent flow, you have to create it yourself. Okay? Now, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah. And I'm going to say goodbye to some of you guys. And see you guys maybe next week or maybe not. Because Chinese New Year is around the corner. I don't think you guys have time for me. Okay. Maybe I will take a few more weeks off so that everybody can catch up with this. Okay. So I thank you for everyone who joining this. And I hope you guys enjoy. And of course, you can see this replay as many times as you possible. Okay. So goodbye and see you guys around. Thank you.